Hi guys, my name is Hyemi, and today we'll be going over Wylock second grade worksheet lesson number 18. Okay, so today we'll learn how to tell time to 5 minutes, like we're going to go by fives each step. So it takes 5 minutes for the minute hand to move from number to number. So if you look at a clock, there would only be 12 numbers here, right? So each one number that goes up actually symbolizes for 5 minutes. That's why those are little dashes on the clock always. So you see right here, if it's at the 1, it will symbolize 5 minutes because from 0 you skip to 5. But if it's 60 minutes, you will go all around and come back to 12, right? At the 12th hand, that means 60 minutes passed, and that would be 5 times 12. Okay, and the 30 minutes, there is the 5 that moved how many times? 6 times, right? So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So you're counting by 5s every time. So there are 60 minutes in 1 hour. Therefore, if there are 30 minutes, it would be called a half hour. So example, write the time. We see that the minute hand is at 2. So we can count 5, 10, and we stop right there, right? So the time would be, the hour hand is pointing to the 9, and then the minute hand is pointing at 2, which symbolizes 10. So that would be your answer. So let's try it out. So our hour hand is pointing at 9, so we know that this will go in the front like that. And we know that this is on the 3, the minute hand. So let's count. 5, plus 5, which is 10, plus 5, which is 15. Okay, so then, very simple, you just write down 15, because that is the time. Very simple. Let's try number 2. The minute hand is, again, still around 9. And then we have, the minute hand is at 4, so we'll do 5, plus 5, 10, plus 5, 15, plus 5 is 20. So just like that, they're going by 5 by 5, like that. Let's try number 5. The minute hand is still at 9. It's before 10, so still 9. And then we have the minute hand is at 7, so go like 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 5, 15, plus 5, 20, plus 5, 25, plus 5, 30, plus 5 is 35. So your final answer would be 35, 9:35. So we must know how to distinguish between AM and PM. This is very useful in our lives. So time from midnight until noon is called AM, okay? So 9 AM is in the morning, right? So you would know it as when it's pitch black at midnight, and then until noon is when the sun is up. So like sunrise and when the sun is up. Time from noon until midnight is when the sun goes down, right? So you call that PM. So 9 PM is in the evening, right? So then this is where you would go to sleep usually, right? Depends. So, example, write the correct time. Circle AM or PM. You wake up. This is around 7:45. Answer 7:45. And if you wake up and the sun is going up, it would be AM, right? So just like that, we are going to circle. You eat lunch. Let's see. This hour hand is right before the 12, so still 11. And then it's at 6, so we'll go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, right? So you're eating at 11:30. 11:30, and then we have to know if it's AM or PM. If you're eating lunch, it's around noontime, right? But this is before 12, so it will be AM because it's still in when the sun is up. When you leave school, you leave school around, let's see, the hour hand is right before 4, so it's still at 3. And then we'll count 1, 2, 1, 2, so it'll be 5, 10 like that. So you're leaving at 3:10. And 3:10 a.m. or p.m. This is in like the afternoon, right? After you eat lunch, right? And this is when the sun is still up, but it's going to sunset, right? Soon. So that means it'll be p.m., right? Because nobody is up until 3:10 a.m. doing school. Okay, we are going to move on to word problems. It is almost 9 o'clock and you're about to go to bed. Would it be a.m. or p.m.? Okay, so it is almost 9 o'clock and they're asking if it's p.m. or a.m. So we know that p.m. is when the sun kind of goes down and it's nighttime. And the a.m. is when the sun rises up and it's kind of in the morning. So if you go to sleep, who goes to sleep at the day? We go to sleep at night, right? So therefore it will be p.m. Amy is getting ready for her next class. It is almost 2 o'clock. That means it's 2 o'clock means it's just 0, 0. Is it a.m. or p.m.? Okay, Amy is getting ready for her next class. So this is after 12, right? It's either 2 a.m. in the morning or it's 2 p.m. in the afternoon when the sun is still up. We go to class when the sun is still up, right? So therefore, it would be 2 p.m. Last one, it is 1:35 p.m. Your family will be in the festival in 45 minutes. What time will you get there? Okay, so you're going to arrive 45 minutes later, right? So you would have to add these up. So it would be 1:35, and you can't forget the p.m. And then you just add 45 like this. 5 plus 5 is 10, so you put the 1 over here. 3 plus 1 is 4. 4 plus 4 is 8. And there's only 60 minutes in 1, so you would take away 28 and put it here. 20 here is just 2. No, 20 here is you would remain 20 and give an hour to here. So 1 plus 1 is 2. So your final answer will be 2:20. And you can't forget this. So your final answer will be 2:20 p.m.